So let's start to look how we can use the Vlookup with a nested if statement. So what we're going to do here is the following. We have the situation here. So we have here melon, and what we want to do is the moment we buy a quantity of 10 items, then we get a discount depending on the fruit type we buy. And if we have below 10, we should get no discount at all. So we want to make sure that that discount will automatically be shown in here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put in here the quantity of 10, and then I'm going to use the Vlookup. And the Vlookup gives us the row number. And later on we're going to use the if statement that will be nested within the Vlookup to get the column number. So we're going to say equal Vlookup, open parentheses, and let's click on this button here so we get the Vlookup or the formula builder for Vlookup. In here we want to select the lookup value, grab that one. Then we have here the table array, and the table array is where the data is, and in this case the table array is this table here. So let's select that all. Then we're going to select the column number, and the column number will indicate from which column we're going to grab the value. Because we have a quantity of 10, we should get it from this column here, and this is column 1, this is column 2, and this is column number 3. So we're going to say here column number 3. Later on, we need to soft code this. Then we're going to say here for range lookup, set this on false. We don't need a range lookup. We're going to get an exact match. Click on done. And once we did this, this works. But what happened if I change this to 9? You can see here this is not changing. So if I click here again on the formula builder button, we have to manually change this to number 2. Click on done, and then you can see here it becomes 0%. So this value here needs to be soft coded. And for this, we're going to use a if statement that is nested within the Vlookup. So what I'm going to say here, the column equals sign, and then we put in if. I'm going to select here the formula builder. So we have the visual for the if statement. Then we have here the logical task. And the logical task is basically, is the quantity that we are buying bigger than the amount here? Or, well, let's make it better. Is it smaller than 10? If it is smaller than 10, I want to get the 0% discount. If it is larger or 10 or larger, then we're going to grab this one here. So what I'm going to say here, if it is true, it is smaller than 10, we're going to get here column number 2, that is this column here, and else we're going to get column number 3. Let's click on done. Let's close that. You can see here this works. If I put in here 10, it will show you the column number 3 because we get the discount. So what I'm going to do now is just nest this if statement. Let's copy all of this. Then go back here to the Vlookup formula. Click on the function here or the formula builder. And then we're going to say here this. We're going to just paste in all the code we just copied, but remove the equal sign because that is not allowed. And then you can see here this will work. Press on done, and we get now the right result. If I say here 9, you can see here 0%. If I change this to apple, it's still 0%, but if I make this now 10, we get now for apple a 5% discount.